for me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Nigh is the time of madness and disdain, or it's time for the daily playthrough of The Witcher 3 here on All Hat No Cattle. I am your host, Hat. Welcome to YouTube, DLive, and Trovo, and Twitch, of course. I forgot about Twitch. I didn't even check to see if the stream was up. Let me take a quick look here. I haven't broadcasted Twitch in so long, I'd forgotten to take a look at it. There it is. Twitch is up. Let me grab the Twitch chat very briefly. Again, it's been such a long time since I've been there. I neglected it. My bad, of course. Let's see, what do I use? Pop out chat. There we go. All right. Once again, quality live production here on All Hat No Cattle. Thanking you all for your continued generosity and patience. Where would I be without you? I'd be playing these games anyway, but I wouldn't be having anywhere near as much fun. That's where I would be. By the way, in preparation for our upcoming Far Cry 5 streams, I have having trouble with the Trovo chat, getting it to shrink. There we go. But yes, I have recently purchased the compendium for Far Cry 5, the game guide that should be here Monday. So I'll be able to start studying up on that. I don't foresee us being anywhere near being completed with Witcher 3, by Monday, so that'll be good. We'll be good to go there. All right, and let me quickly fix YouTube to live chat. For some reason, it defaults to top chat and I've never liked that. I always prefer live chat. Liquid IV energy, of course, to start the day after my field of greens and orange juice, my normal course of action. All right, so we just finished the tournament along with the side mission regarding the Lady Vivian and curing her curse. Of course, much to the loss of Vivian's unrequited suitor, Guillaume, who blew us off quite significantly at our last meeting, never to be seen again, I'm sure. But we have a lot more to do. And I've got the quests pulled up right now. As you can see, La Cage aux Faux, our main quest, is currently at level 39, so we've got plenty of time to get to that. We have a number of quests that are at lower levels that we should be getting to. But what I would first like to do is go to Corvo Bianco, our new domicile in the Kingdom of Toussaint. I should say the Duchy, pardon me, of Toussaint. Technically it's a Duchy, being run by a Duchess. And let's go to Corvo Bianco, because there's some things we need to get in motion. And so we want those working in the background while we do our other quests. So let's take a look at our map, see if we're able to get there in one shot. And in fact, we are. So let's find our way to the marker here on the tourney grounds. And we are off. Let's see, it's right there. And we did get that goatee, so we're good as far as shaves go. Whoops. Here's where I want to go.
Lepiotos wheezing lungs. A real witcher.
Let's see, there it is right there. Look a little different in Toussaint, as you can see. And we are very close to our vineyard. Oh, I didn't read the description. Hang on a second. Let me do that for you. Some of these descriptions are quite interesting. Okay, Corvo Bianco Vineyard. Constructed on elven ruins, Corvo Bianco, known as Gwyn Cerbyn in the Elder speech, is one of the oldest vineyards in the duchy and producer of a startlingly, pardon me, unique wine, Supramento. Sadly, the rakish lifestyle of one of its owners, the last member of the Boulay line, drove the possession into ruin. The next owner, Baron Rossel, tried to return the vineyard to its former glory, but to no avail. Corvo Bianco was then auctioned off and eventually passed under the control of the ducal treasury. So that is our place now. You may remember at the beginning, this was deeded to us by the Duchess herself. So let's take a quick look around. Actually, I should take that back. We'll get a tour in just a moment, now that I think of it. So here is our major domo.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as major domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colourful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say He chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Boleus, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Boleus.
All right, let's get our tour.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Wine, and look like smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
No one can grip the damn thing.
Look at that view. This is why I love Blood and Wine so much. You've got these absolute beautiful rolling hills, gorgeous terrain, all kinds of vegetation, and there in the background you can see those snow-peaked mountains. Just stunning.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Boleus held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Boleus ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Boleus's wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Remind me to change outfits once I get done with the tour. Surprised I'm not clanking like a bunch of tin cans dragging behind a car after a wedding. Most you guys may be too young to remember that tradition.
Muddling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Boleus's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry the sound went so low there. That was the game. I had nothing to do with that.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
All right, let's get into it.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
All right, let's of course get the housework done first, since this is where I'm going to be staying quite a bit.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, Your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
All right, so we have to stop there for now. You can't do everything at once, so.
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
All right, so that's it for now. I thought there might have been something else, but that'll... Actually, let me try to see if I can get the interior going too, because I want some stuff done in the interior as soon as possible. Let me check that out.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Oh, there we go. Good, good, good. All right.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done.
No, I was wrong. I was wrong.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
So we've got to wait a couple days for this to be done. Then we can get some more work happening. Let's see, there's the door. Okay, let me see if I can check out the cellar right now. Actually, no, I have to wait. I just remembered. All right, so actually I should say we got to wait 3 days. It's going to take 1 day to get the contractors notified, and then 2 days for them to get here and finish the renovations. So we've got a 3-day period to hang out, but we've got stuff to do. All right, first off, the quest that was given to us by Yennefer when we first got into Beauclair. Search for Moreau's grave at Orlais Moor Cemetery using your Witcher senses. In case you don't remember, this is again referencing the letter that we got from Yennefer in the town square. Yennefer found mention of research conducted by Professor Moreau on Witcher mutations. It seemed this professor's workshop could be found in Toussaint. Geralt, realizing the importance of this discovery, decided to find his laboratory. The first step would be to find the professor's journal, which, according to Yen, had been buried with him. So we need to start with that. Alright, so we are off to this little spot southwest of Matina Gate. Matina Gate. Toussaint's mighty rivers are not the only route for getting wine out of the duchy. During the spring runoff, the Sun Strestor becomes very dangerous to navigate, and local exporters turn to transport methods less likely to result in catastrophic loss. These merchants group together into caravans, hire guards, and set out with their goods overland. Their favorite destination, Metna, whose capital is likewise named Metna, leading some Toussaintois to joke their wine is medicine for that kingdom's fabled lack of imagination. I realize I've neglected to read the descriptions of the locations throughout the game. I'll try to remember to do that here with Blood and Wine, because they are quite picturesque. Alright, let's travel to Metzner Gate. Let's see, off this way. It's fairly close, so we can hoof it.
Once I close this shambles down, you will.
Now, I obviously, for those of you who were here yesterday, was not feeling all that well yesterday afternoon since I didn't sleep much Wednesday night. And for that matter, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I think the new medicine is giving me a side effect. I'm not sure yet. I have to wait another night just to be sure. And then if it is, I'm obviously going to be stuck with it over the weekend. So we'll have to hold off on that. Oh, I got some drowners here. Let's pull up some dancing stars and do some damage. Oh, I missed. There we go. Got a few of them. Get this one over the top. Ah, missed him. Throwing it over the top of it. Actually, you know what? It might be that they're on the water. There we go. That got them. Now they're dancing. I got all three of them. I'm tell you, I'm so enjoying just hanging back and launching grenades at these guys. Technically bombs, I know, but I'm more of a modern military mind, so I'll say grenades. I love how they're clumping together too. Makes things so easy. Alright, one of them's down completely. That one didn't catch fire. I didn't get a lot of fire out of that one. Yeah, he went into the water again. How many have I got left? I got 2 left. Let's throw it a little shorter here. There we go. That ought to take care of him. I got 1 left. I think I've got some grape shot after this, so... Nope, fire went out on that one again. I got 1 left. Direct hit. That was a direct hit. Okay, that one's down. That's all of them. I guess I should save it here. That would be a good idea. I haven't saved yet this morning. Alright. Got some of that. Got some of that. That was all the loot they dropped. That's disappointing. Alright, but there was a hidden treasure over here. Here. Yeah, there is. There's a... Grab that wire. I don't need that pickaxe head. Let's see what this guy's got. A sodden letter and an ornate key. Let's read the letter. Letter is soaked through and falling apart. Can barely be read. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclair Cemetery along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. Remember, we deserve a cut of that too, so don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember she was also the leader of our gang. Sorry, the trash pickup day. She was the leader of our gang, and that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler, Mothenberg's shop, so burying Selena with all that loot is pure jackassery. Those treasures belong to us all. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. Then you can drown yourself in the lake or hang yourself from any branch you choose. Signed, Robin. Okay, folks, in case you don't get it, signed Robin, written to Bruce. Little Batman reference there. Going even further, Selena, that was the first name of Catwoman. So, a little bit of fun there, a little bit of an Easter egg. All right, but first we need to get Professor Moreau out of the way. So let's find the grave. Put my sword away. That would be a good idea. There's some long rube. Oh no, my mistake. That's puffball. They look a lot alike. Where are you, good sir? Where are you? Is it that open grave that I saw previously? No? Checked almost all the gravestones in that area. Oops, what was that? There we are. Nope, sorry, that's just Alessandro Boretti, the most famous Beauclairois in all Redania. Nicolas Suede. Come on, one more for the road. Looks like I've got to read all of these gravestones here. Oops, I was on the right side already. Caroline Satire. Just don't you effing understand, you effing C-word, she said to her cat when it refused to fetch a stick, working her into a fatal rage. Okay. I don't remember that one. Here we are. It was the open grave. I just wasn't doing it right. Thomas Moreau, professor. And it's written in elder speech. I certainly can't read that. I have no idea how to pronounce those. I'm not going to bother.
Inscriptions in elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin.
Alright, I need to turn up the volume in my ear because I can barely hear it. It looks like it's fine on the on the meter, but I just can't hear it. Put it there. That seemed to be good. Alright. Yeah, it seems to be good on the meter, so yeah, let's go back to the game. Alright, so let's check out the grave.
Damn. Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else.
Alright. Let's see what else we can find.
Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead.
Alright, let's follow these tracks. Oops, once started slow walking. Hang on just a second. There we go, fixed it. I'm so glad I finally figured that out.
Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did.
Now we're gonna have to look around some more. What have we here?
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Alright, so let's, where is that map? I think it's in inventory under quests. No, that's not it. There it is. Or wait. Was that it? I think that was it.
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sans Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Rhine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Okay, so it's time to fast travel to our next spot. Where's the marker? Right there. It's behind that tall bush. Let's see. Alright, we're going to have to travel to the cemetery and then swim out. Probably ought to just grab that boat. So let's go ahead and mark this here. And then we'll grab our horse. Once I get out of the cemetery. Of course, it's too tight, really, to drive a horse through here. Should say ride. One does not drive a horse. Oh, actually, it's pretty close. I can hoof it. It's a lot closer than I thought it was. There we go. And good morning, Matt Hatter. We have started the repairs on our new estate at Corvo Bianco. Did a quick tour of it, and we will be going back there after the exterior has been renovated, and then we'll start on the interior. So I haven't done much to it yet, and I forgot to take off my armor. Oh, good for you. Cleanliness is next to godliness, my mom used to say. Oh yeah, let's look at those weapons that we want too. That sword. Let's take a quick look at that. Let's see what that looks like here. Wow, that's really something. Look at that hilt. Not as good as the one I'm carrying though, so I'll go back to that. And let's look at this crossbow. We won that too. Huh. A little better with attack power, but doesn't have the other bonuses. And I also, of course, no, actually, the crossbow doesn't matter when it comes to my bonuses for the Manticore gear. I have my Liquid IV energy. Thank you for reminding me. Still didn't sleep all that well last night, so my voice is gravelly, as we have noticed over the past week. You know, before I do anything here, I need to do a quick meditation since I used up all of those bombs. So let's go ahead and take a rest here on the dock. Or is it a pier? I think no, this is a dock. I think piers is where you unload goods.
Do what
Docks
they
are just where you
summoned you to do, then pack
park
up and go
boats.
back where you came from.
All right, let's see here. So I need. Oh, forgot to mark the map. Oh, I don't need to. It's already marked. All right, off we go. So this is obviously an underwater cave to wherever we need to go. At least I'm thinking it is. So we've got. Looks like we've got some drowners under the water there. So I'll need to pull out the old crossbow. There we go. Do a regular save here. Just in. Oh, hang on, a little early. I have to let the HUD disappear before I can save. I finally figured that out. All right, in we go. You know what? I should take Killer Whale while I'm at it, just in case it's a long swim. There we go. Shoot! Ah, didn't dodge that attack. I didn't see that one. Ooh, he missed me. Got him. One more. Ouch, that hurt. Alright, let's go ahead and get back up and recharge our breath completely. Alright, down we go. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of loot to be found around these ruins. So it's a good thing I took that killer whale. Let's see, a lot of good stuff there. Let's see what else we can find. I think I see something over here. Or are those just... No, those are some fishies. I went too far. Alright, back this way. Nothing back here. Let's get some air. Swim this way a little bit. Oops, that's right on top of that. Alright, nothing there. Okay, we found the entrance. Let's see, I think there was something down here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, lesser glyph and some glowing ore. Alright, that'll come in handy. I'm thinking about if I've got enough money after we finish the renovations. I'm thinking about... Oh, there's something right there. I was right on top of it. Oh, good. Some red dye. Awesome. Awesome. I think I already had red dye, actually. I was hoping for blue. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, after the renovations, I need to make a little more money. I'm going to see about building all of the different Grandmaster armor sets. Probably won't use them. I really do like the Manticore set. But it'll be interesting to see how they work. I'll play with them a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, no, this is not the way. What do we got here? That's some good stuff, that's for sure. Oh, the entrance is this way. Ah, my mistake. Whereabouts exactly? Now I don't see it. What's this over here? Oh, there's some more ashes. Not exactly the greatest loot to be had by man. Time to surface again. Oops. Got hung up on the building. Come on, get away from the building. Come on, you jerk. I can't. I'm stuck on the building. There we go. Whew. That was close. Swim over to the marker. Alright, got our breath back. Let's do a quick save here. There we go. Down this way. Nothing behind me. There's something down here. Oh, a silver emerald ring. Sweet. Anything else? Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Copper, nickel, some yellow dye and dye remover. Awesome. 125 crowns. Sweet. 5 florins. Cotton, magic crossbow. 5 florins. Good old hornwort. And a dimeridium ingot and a sword. 147 crowns. How am I doing on breath? I'm doing good. Elven whetstone, elven armor tools. Dragon scales, black dye, glowing ore, more dye solutions. Good, I can make dye with that. Yellow and purple dye. And finally, cured draconid leather, diffuse shard, dimeridium ore, orichalcum ore. 327 crowns. Couple of diamonds, couple of rubies, some rings. Holy cannoli! Woof! Woof! We made out like a bandit. Wow, that was awesome. Save it there. I'd forgotten all that stuff was there. All right, let's continue on. Let's find the rest of the entrance here. I don't think it was... Wait, was it in there? Did I miss it? No? Oh, I see. That was just an entrance. That wasn't the entrance. Oh, okay. Well, it was certainly worth our while. That was a haul. Alright, you know what? I think there was something on the other side of this ruin. Okay, there's a map marker too, so I was right. I think there's an illusion over there. Alright, let's get in position. Alright, let's get our breath back. Yep. Got just enough killer whale left to get there, I think. Alright, let's see here. Oh, it's a portal. I see now. I missed that the first time. There we go. All right.
Graveworker must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
orange dye. Other ores, good stuff there.
Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Ah, here we go. Okay. Alright. Let's do a quick save here. Let's pull up Ken. For some reason I start walking slowly again. There we are, made it. I think there's a lever back here to turn off the spikes, but I'm not sure. First, let's take a look down here. Actually, let me look up here first. There we go. Alright, Dimeridium, Pearl. Another one of those Melitha swords. Alright, made it. Quick save. Let's check out downstairs here. Ah, some booze, okay. I'm always up for that. What have we got here? I'm walking slowly again. Come on, game. There we go. Oh, cool. Copper ore. Awesome. Alright, continue on.
Never liked
great.
cats.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh boy, they are tearing me up. They are tearing me up. Woof! Man, they ripped me to shreds for a second there. Thank goodness for white Raffords, otherwise I'd be absolutely dead on the doornail. Pardon me, dead as a doornail. Alright, let's see, game says to continue behind me, but I want to check this way first. Oh, that's the way I came, never mind. Let's see what we've got over here. A long, long drop. I should save it, of course. Forgot to do that. Oh, a diamond. Sweet. Oops, there's some more. Oh, some very good booze. Excellent. Some very good booze. Alright. Continuing on. What's this over here? Ah, color guardsman armor. I might use that in the in Corvo Bianco. I think I've got some more of that. Got a lot of other armor I've collected. I'll have no trouble dressing up the place, that's for sure. Oh, there's something down there. Let me grab this real quickly and look around here. Alright, that looks like a way down. Oops, I didn't want to do that. There we go. I wanted to jump that. What have we here? Stuff and things. There should be some Nostrix there. Yep. And some more ore. What have we got here? Unrefined copper. Alright. And a chest. Dimeridium. Another sword. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. Once again, always look everywhere. Hey, Twin Crier. Good morning. Alright, let's see what we have here. Blood moss, thank you. What have we here?
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
And that looks like the wrong... Oof, that was close. Almost walked right off the edge there. Oh, I got some silver out of that. Thank you. Alright, let's take a look back this way. More blood moss. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, good loot there. Even more. Man, we're making out like absolute bandits here, folks. We are absolutely creaming it. Professor Moreau's diary. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Since certain suspicious individuals have begun hanging around outside my laboratory, or laboratory, depending on where you went to school, I've been forced to implement additional security measures. I suspect they are but common criminals looking for something shiny to steal and have no real interest in my research, but better safe than sorry. There's an illegible fragment, and then, furthermore, on the advice of an engineer acquaintance of mine, I have decided to secure the premises with a simple mechanical apparatus. In one of the rooms along the route of the laboratory, I have installed a mechanism for locking and unlocking the doors, which is operated by pressing 4 protruding stones placed high upon the walls. I can bypass this lock with ease by using a simple spell, but a common thief will be faced with a double challenge. First, he must notice these stones and puzzle out their purpose, then he must find a way to press them. And then finally in another illegible fragment. Well, interestingly enough, right here we have a crossbow. Just a simple, ordinary crossbow. And that, folks, is a hint. Let's see what else we can find here. I think that's everything. Yep, now it's time to find a way into the lab. For some reason the marker's still sending me back this way. Oh, there's a climb. I didn't even notice the climb. Oh, great, more panthers.
Let's do this.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Was I already at low health when I took on those panthers the first time? Because that guy barely touched me that time. He got in a few good swipes, but he didn't hurt me very much at all. Really, if at all. Turquoise armor dye remover. Some green gold and some dark iron ore. Alright, here we go. Here's the puzzle, folks. As you can see, we have 4 squares in red. Directly in front of me there, off to my right a little bit, directly to my right, and behind me to my right, off my right shoulder. And as you can see, this one, I can press, I remember this part, I can press this one with a simple ARD spell. There we go. But the others, and this one too, pretty sure. Yeah, that took care of that. But the other 2, obviously I cannot reach. Oh, look at that, got some loot here. That's a good pile of stuff. So what I do is very simple. Pull out the old crossbow. They're not lit up anymore. I think I screwed up. Anyway, I think I remember where they are. Alright, that one went in, and I think, see, where was the other one again? Over this way? There it is, it's lit up now. There we go.
Ah, did it.
Alright, save it here. Up we go. Oh, got a bit of a jump here. Barely noticed it. Ah, shoot. Come on. Oh, come on, you can climb that. That's ridiculous. There we go. There we go. Oh, I wanted to get that ore. I completely passed it up. Oh, some gold nuggets. Sweet. Come on. There we go. I think we had something right here, too. No, that's just a cornice.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around.
A bunch of gargoyles hanging around. Oh, this I hate this part. Oh, hang on a second. How do you fight a gargoyle again? I think they're elemental, right? Yeah. Let's see. So diameridium, elemental oil, and Ken. All right. I've got my crossbow out, so I'm going to have to do some quick switching here. Diameridium, elemental oil. All right, where is that? There we go. I think I've got Ken pulled up already. Should grab a decoction here. Let's see. No. Let's try this one. Significantly limits the duration of knockdown, hypnosis, stun, and blindness. Because you can get knocked down by gargoyles pretty simply. So let's go ahead and pull that one out. Alright, now let's dodge.
You are not welcome here.
Ouch. Ouch, that hurt.
Yeah, figured as much.
Okay, I did not have Ken out. That's what happens when you use the crossbow. It changes it sometimes. I have to stop moving in order for it to replenish. There we go. Alright, now let's get in on it. There we go. Simple as that. Huh, Gargoyle Paw. That's a quest item there. So we have to place that somewhere if I'm not mistaken. Oh, gold diamond necklace. Ah, right here. Here we go. Put that paw right there.
Great.
Right, portals.
Portals. This just keeps getting better.
All right, this part is tough, folks. What I have to do, if I remember correctly, is go to the portal that the statue is facing. It's easy at first, but then it gets crazy complicated because the direction is hard for me to divine as I move along. So you're going to see me probably wind up back at that same spot several times. Alright, I have to do some crisscrossing here. Alright, so around the way. Let's see here. Nope, can't go that way.
Alright, now to find the next portal.
Alright, I think it was... No, keep going. Huh. How do I get there? It's a bit of a puzzle here. You know what? I think I have to actually leap up. No, that's not true.
Damn it. Back where I started.
No, that's not true. I have to go this way. Doesn't make any sense. Once again, folks, puzzles. The worst thing you can do to me is give me a puzzle. Let me go to the internet. This is ridiculous. All right, what? Let me go back to the game. Remember what mission we're on. Turn and face the strange. Okay. Turn and face the strange. Where's my wiki list? There we are. Search. Here we are. Turn. Maybe not so I could spell. Here we are. All right. Let's see. Cemetery, laboratory. Let's see. Okay, I screwed up. I started wrong. All right, let's just go through this one. All right.
Damn it.
So
back where I started.
I need to go to this one. All right.
Damn it.
Now
Wrong again. Could be some clue around here.
Shoot. Let me try that again. All right. Gargoyle statues. Drop a hand. Portals will open. Take the left one. All right, that is the left one.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Crying out loud. Let me try a different source. All right. Let's see. The direction the statues are facing will point you towards the correct portal you need to travel through to advance. Alright, so that one's different from the one I just read. Let's try Gamer Rant. I'm sorry, you guys. I really am. I hate this kind of stuff. I really do. But with my brain damage, this is what happens when you give me a puzzle. I just can't figure it out. Let's see. This one says enter the portal on the left. Well, that's obviously wrong. PewDiePie. I know of PewDiePie, but I have never watched. I take that back. Excuse me. I have watched PewDiePie, but it's been a very long time. I have been so busy. I really just doing the news is my life now. Either playing this game or doing the news. So I just don't have time to watch PewDiePie like I used to. I like him. I think he's funny. I think he's very sharp, but it just I don't have the time. All right, let's try this one more time.
All right. Now to find the next portal.
Okay, that one was correct. try this. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. That was a hard way. Good. That's got it.
Now to find the next portal.
Alright, I think the next one is around this way. Yeah, this one. There we go. There we go. All right.
Had his lab.
Oh, he can't solve puzzles either. Okay, I got you. No. Trust me, Mad Hatter. I was fine with puzzles before last year. I was absolutely fine with them. Now I have zero pattern recognition. Absolutely zero. So, like you just saw, I kept doing the same thing over and over again without realizing that I was on the right path. So I just, it's a thing. Trust me, it's a thing with me. I was fine before. I'm sorry he has that problem. I truly am. But it is a new occurrence. Okay. Why did I slide downstairs? That makes no sense. Alright, got some loot there. Oh, some Duckle Guardsman's boots and some more dye remover. Alright, some good stuff there. Alright, let us switch here. Alright, we've got some sleuthing to do. Let's see, the so-called giant centipedes were my only comfort in exile. Let's read this. Dearly have I paid for my wrongs, being exiled from the beautiful deserts and steppes of Ophir to this hideous green country where all the scents and flavors are so intense they make me sick, fills my heart with sorrow and regret. My only comfort seems to be a small colony of scolopendros, or more specifically, scientifically speaking, scolopendromorphs, here referred to as giant centipedes, living in the vicinity of my hut. These wonderful creatures, the sight of which reminds me of home, have most likely chosen this area to settle in because of the presence of shalimars, whose droppings constitute the food of smaller animals, which in turn are consumed by scolopendros. Sometimes I sneak up on them when they are feeding and admire their hooked limbs, mandibles so sturdy they seem to be made of iron, and chitinous thoraces so shiny enough to let one gaze upon one's reflection. Yeah, those things are also incredibly dangerous, but who am I to judge? Alright, there's a greater green mutagen. What have we here? A megascope crystal. Sweet, we're going to need those.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
We are on the same page, Mad Hatter. Twin Crier, that is actually my strength is reflexes.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up?
I have always had excellent reflexes. My hand and eye coordination used to be terrible. It has gotten better, believe it or not. Which I know is a strange thing, but it
Quite
is.
the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
All right, let's read this. But no, when I was younger, I like hitting a baseball. I was terrible at hitting a baseball, but my golf game improved over time, and now, like when I drop something or almost drop something, I can 7 times out of 10, I catch it before it hits the floor. So I'm snap. So that helps me playing Twitch games like these. But since I have a hard time remembering the controls for specific actions, I wind up doing very basic movements. But I can react very quickly. Also, my eyesight, even though it's very nearsighted, I have what are known as fast eyes. So I see very quickly. Most people see around 30 frames per second. I see closer to 60 frames per second. So that's one of the reasons I'm an excellent marksman, is because my eyes are able to react to the target very quickly and very precisely. But my fine motor skills are slowly eroding, so my ability to work the trigger accurately may be reduced compared to where it was in 2019. I haven't fired a round since August 6, 2019, so I don't know how my skills are now. But I do know my eye speed is still good. All right, enough about me. All right, so let's read this. Witcher mutations and introduction to research. Before embarking on any consideration of the mutations undergone by Witchers, let alone researching them, one should be aware of the specific physiology and biochemistry of these individuals. The transformation they experience during the trial of the grasses, which are widely considered to be irreversible, cause Witchers to become infertile while significantly increasing their physical strength and sharpening their senses. The processes also deprive Witchers of emotions and human reflexes. Although information about the trial of the grasses and other transformations to which young adepts of the Witchercraft are subjected is strictly protected by Master Witchers and Witcher sorcerers, Ludovic Celestin of Banard claims the albumin of Grey Scolopendormors, the strain of giant centipede more commonly known as Pale Widows, constituted the basis of Witcher mutagens. However, all research confirming this theory has been lost, and it ends there. And good morning, dog. Yeah, I read the story about that public shooting this morning. The public shooting yesterday. I read the story this morning. They still haven't figured out any, as of when I read it, they hadn't figured out any connection between the shooter and the two victims, the woman and the toddler. But things are obviously still very early in the investigation. But I would be, my conjecture on this tragedy is I would be amazed if there was not some actual connection between the three of them. It just seems such a random act to be so specific with targets like that. Great. Great. There's the giant centipedes. Ouch, that hurt. Great, there's a couple of them. Come on, come on, come out. Come out wherever you are. Shoot, I don't. See if I can target their nests. Ouch, that hurts. Caught myself with that. There we go. I'm hurt. Ah, poison. I need to take Golden Oriole. Should have done that right away. At least it's easily recognizable. Come on, come out. Come on. Come out. Out. Ouch again. What did I do that for? Ouch. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Man, these things are kicking my butt. That did a little damage. Ah, shoot. When they pop up like that, you only have a second to react. Shoot! This is taking forever. One more strike. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. When they curl up like that, they're gonna whip out their tail. And they do a lot of damage when they do that. One more strike. Get out of there. There we go, that one's down. There we go. Alright. Alright. Man, how about those screams, folks? I don't think you'll ever forget that anytime soon. Alright, got some loot out of that one. Alright. I had forgotten about this cave. Let's see what we've got over here. Oh, I think maybe saving it would be a good idea, don't you? Don't you think saving it might be a plan? Oh, great, more. Come on. Come on, out you go. Shoot, I'm gonna waste this bomb, it looks like. Oh, here it comes. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'm out of Danzig Star. I don't want to use Dimeridium. Let's see here. Grape Shot, there we go. And let's try Northern Wind while we're at it. See how these react to that. Oh, good. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, let's wait for her to pop up. These are all she's, by the way. In my opinion. Oh, there's some eggs. I'll have to probably destroy those. Here she comes. Boy, time really slows down with this bomb build. Ah, missed her. Oh, right on top of me. Get over here. Come on, throw the bomb. Throw the bomb! Shoot. There we go, finally. Shit. Oops, out of there. Curled up really fast. Oops. One more strike and I'll have her. One more strike. There we go. The damage from the bomb did it finally. Alright. Mutated giant centipede albumin. That's what we need. I did this kind of out of order, but it's important what we did here. Let's see, is there anything through here? Let's wait to the other cave. I've got a broken door here. I know what to do with that. There we go. Oh, another way into the lab. Okay, that was a shortcut. All right, we've got some more searching to do, though. We're missing some pieces. I don't know what to do with that. Oh shoot, darn it. Let's try that again. I wanted to loot those two, but the other boxes were in the way. But when I jumped, I went too far. Oh, I can do it from here. Okay, good, that's good. There we go, that got him. Not much there, but everything's helpful. Alright, but I need... another crystal. That you need 4 crystals. Here we go. There we go, now we're good. Let's just check this last few things out here.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
Electric Dog says in the D-Live chat that 9 states are to tour the Arizona audit today. Interesting. Very interesting. There's some long rube. Alright, that's a door we'll get to later. Alright, yeah, that's something we'll do later. Alright, now we've got what we need. Got a lot of megascoping to do here, folks, so hang in there.
Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals.
Not anymore, I'm not. Alright. There we go.
This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to pick an entry.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the Witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
There were 5. I apologize for the miscounting. I thought there were only 4.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments. Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here. Let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure. So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
Of course, we've already done that, so... Next up is the process. Let's see where we need to go. Right here. All right. could have sworn I took off my, I replaced it. There we go. Oh, the crossbow. Completely forgot about the crossbow. There we go. Alright, let's do a regular save here, just in case I mess something up.
Intriguing as machinery mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Looks like an Iron Maiden. Alright, you've unlocked the mutation system. Mutations let you gain new capabilities, increasing your advantage over normal men, giving you an added edge in killing monsters. To learn more, open the character panel. Alright, let's open the character panel here. Okay, press C to open the mutations panel. To use mutations, you must first research them. To do this, choose one of the available mutations. Alright, for mutation research to finish successfully, you must devote the required number of ability points and mutagens to it. So you can see here, this, let's get to this cat eyes. Crossbow damage is now increased from 0 to 0. Values depend on crossbow used, and crossbow critical hit chance is increased by 50%. Crossbow bolts pierce and knock down or stun opponents. Opponents struck when they have full vitality lose 15% of vitality. Okay, required mutagens. To develop advanced mutagens, you must first develop other more basic ones. Information about this can be found in the mutations, description. Let's see. Strengthen synapses, improve by researching mutagens. Mutations. I keep doing that. Improved by researching mutations. Each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. And we currently have 5 experience points available. I found a few places of power on my own. And here you can see the 4 slots. These are for the researched mutations that we have to research. And they'll go into these slots. You can see here it goes from needing to research 2 mutations to unlock it up to 12 to unlock it. Yeah, go ahead, Mad Hatter. Go ahead. Ask away. All right. So let's get dressed again. Alright, that's everything. Let's change our crossbow bolts. Chips. Okay, it depends on the chips, actually. There are some chips that are designed to be oily, and others are not. Look for, if you can find them, look for kettle chips. Kettle, kettle chips. Those are less oily normally. And then you can also look for baked chips, B-A-K-E-D, baked chips. Those are not fried; they're baked, obviously, and so they have much less oil than fried chips. So I would go from healthy to less healthy, baked chips, and then kettle chips. And then from there on, they get oily. The only chips I can think of that are that not in those two categories would be Pringles, which are processed chips. They're tasty, but I don't think they're very good for you. Yeah, Kettle. Yes, kettle. Exactly. I would first look for baked and then kettle in that order. Now they're not as tasty as deep fried chips because oil imparts a lot of flavor, of course, but they are less unhealthy. But it is a lot of empty calories, just so you know. Also, you can get those with varying degrees of salt. So depending on your necessary sodium intake, you should look for different versions. Some, for instance, have no salt. Some have sea salt. Those are very tasty. My favorites are salt and vinegar. Very, very tasty. I learned how to eat those in Newfoundland. My first wife's family, her mom specifically, I should say, was from Newfoundland, and I was introduced to salt and vinegar for the chips that they sell with the cod for fish and chips. Cod is the major industry for Newfoundland fishing, and delicious when cooked properly, absolutely delicious. And there was a stand not too far away from the house we were staying at with her family, that just a little roadside stand that had the best fish and chips I've ever had in my life. Absolutely amazing. That's very kind, Matt Hatter. That's very kind. Thank you. I try to do what I can. I'm very glad you asked. I hope it works out for you. I really do. All right, moving right along. Let's see. We need to get out of here. And I think there is an exit this way.
A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
There we go. And we are out of here. Oh, thank you, Matt Hatter. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I forgot. Forgot we were going to come out in the water. Well, right next to our boat. How sweet is that? Okay, where do we need to go from here before I get in the boat? Because it might be easier just to swim for it. We need to go back to the cemetery. Alright, tell you what. Since we're in this area, let's check out this unknown location. We can just swim for that. Although I should just take the boat closer to the shore just to make it easier in case I do wind up coming back this way. So we'll check out this undiscovered location and then we'll head over. Oh shoot, sorry about that. I hit the camera. Give me just a second. I was reaching for my clock. It's a combination hygrometer for my cigars. For my cigar, what's the word I'm looking for? Things you put cigars in. Humidors. It measures the humidity and temperature for my 3 different humidors. I like to keep them around 67, 68. As you can see, 2 of them are higher than that, but not by terribly much. So they're pretty good. They're pretty good. All right. For some reason, I opened up my file manager. That was kind of weird. Let's fix one more thing here. There we go. All right. So let's get to shore. Oh, ran aground right there. Oh, I'm on top of the ruins. Shoot, I didn't see him. I don't think I can move. Let's try a little swinging around here. There we go. There we go. That was weird. Yeah, Fahrenheit. I prefer the metric system when it comes to length measurements and volume measurements, but I'm much more used to Fahrenheit, though. I find it a bit more precise in some regards. All right, what have we got here? Oh, great, these things. Oh shoot, my golden Oriole tore off. I gotta get that fixed. These things. Come on, give me. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we can... also, these things are... pretty sure they're cursed. Cursed ones. So, let me find that oil. No. No. There it is. Alright, let's try this again. Ouch! Ouch, that was painful. There we go, that one's down. Couple more here. Ouch. Trying to get behind it, but the tree was in the way. There we go, that one's down. Couple more. Yep, that seems to be it. Alright, let's get some loot here. Alright. Got a mutagen onto that.
Archospores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Let's drop this nest into history. Wow, 100 points for a nest. Wow. What do we got here? Greater mutagen. Yeah, typical stuff. Alright. There's some monster loot here, too. Alright, good. What have we got here? I'll leave the blunt pickaxe behind. Don't need more iron. But leather-bound journal. I think you break those down into paper or parchment. All right. So, all right. Let's get to the cemetery. It's pretty close, actually, so we can just hoof it. I should save it. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing things out of order. That's not what I wanted to do next. Sorry, I completely forgot that I had other things I needed to do. Let's see, Fist of Fury Toussaint. I don't box in front of you guys. That's not a thing we do. Oh, good, Paper Chase. Excellent. We need to do that now because it has a wait period on it, and so to do it early makes it easier to complete. So let's go ahead and find our way to the marker, which should go right around this way. Good, excellent. Where is it? Standing right next. There it is. All right, we should go back to Toussaint for this. There we are. All right, the Grand Place, or Place, I should say. Pardon me. Toussaint's largest marketplace overflows with colorful stalls and merchants from every corner of the world. They say if you cannot find what you seek at Beauclair's market, it doesn't exist. I'm sorry, I said Toussaint. I meant Beauclair. Excuse me. Toussaint is the duchy. Beauclair is the city. In addition to wine of every label and vintage, here one can buy slate from Ardeso, fleece from Toussaint Merinos raised at Basson, or olive oil from the groves of Dun Tyne. Got it. All right, it is 8:30 at night. Let's go ahead and do a little meditating here. Let's go to 8. That should be bank out. We're going to a bank, by the way. And this is a hilarious quest. It is not at all what you would expect.
Simpleton!
So here we have, you can see here,
We shall
Sean
learn
Finelli
the scars
Bank.
of that witch's visit.
No safer place than a bank.
Collins, always.
All right, let me save it here. All right, this is hilarious.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
All right, first let's change the coin that we've got.
I'd like to change some coin.
By all means.
All right, now we got all that figured out. I missed how much I got back. Anyway, now let's get to the meat of it.
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record.
Kitty.
I'm afraid I can't help you. Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly an error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38.
For more information, please go to window number 1.
All right.
Right.
Where's window number 1?
Now I kind of remember my way around on this one. So let's see here. Yep, there we are, window number 1. All right. I was going the wrong way initially. Save it here.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
Happen to know where I can do it then?
Let me think. Perhaps upstairs, in records? Or downstairs in the archive? You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
All right. Pretty sure I go to archives, not records. Although this may just make me walk all around anyway, so let's see if I can find my way downstairs. Here we are. Ha! I love how he falls downstairs.
Our bank is the pride of all Beauclair.
Got some guards. This is the vault right here, obviously. Let's see. Archive. Ha! This isn't the half of it, Mad Hatter. This isn't the half of it. Alright, save it here.
What is it? Folk are hard at work here.
I need permit A38. Any chance you could issue me a copy?
Fiddlesticks, I've just run out.
Wait, really?
Of course not. In truth, I've never had anything of the sort. This is the archive.
I need permit A38. Any chance you could issue me a copy?
Fiddlesticks, I've just run out.
Wait,
Alright,
really?
I already
Of
did
course.
that. Let's try the other.
Listen, say I made a small donation to a certain member of the bank's staff.
A bribe, sir? How dare you? I truly cannot help. This is the archive.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Yes, it's what they always say. And once you're upstairs, do tell them not to send every lost fool with a problem to me. I've work to do.
Damn bureaucracy.
Yeah, I was right. It didn't matter which you went to first. It would send you to the other one. Oh, what have we got here?
Concern?
What can I do for you?
Let's see. Here's it says John Finelli's safe deposit boxes. Let's take a look at this. Times are tough, coins tight, and to make matters worse, there are thieves ready to pounce on you. Pardon me. There are thieves ready to pounce on even a moment of inattention. Luckily, the John Finelli Bank has a solution for you. Put your trust in one of our safe deposit boxes, which are secured not only against normal break-in methods, but also against magic and telepathy. Don't tarry, come. Safeguard your valuables with us today. Oh, here's the leather-bound journal. Okay. The Bazants jumped up again. God's Chen Felly won't have any pity on me. Oh, why did I take out a loan in a foreign currency? Those heartless bankers will have my hide. What'll I tell the wife? If things continue like this, we'll soon be copperless. Grandpapa mentioned something about elven ruins full of treasure flooded by the river centuries ago. Perhaps I might really find something there, enough for the next payment, if nothing else. All right. Twin Crier, I can't rob the bank. At least not now because the vault is locked. Here,
An order?
if I try opening the vault, they'll attack me. So just take my word for it. I've been through that. I've been through that before. All right. So records is what I need next. Where is? Let's see. I think this is records here. Oh, that's locked. Oh, what's this? Oh, another thing on the safe deposit boxes. Alright, we already read that. Yeah, we read that. Let's see here.
There's a catch. Catch 22.
Oh, upstairs. That's right, upstairs.
Yes? Can I help you?
This gets interesting.
Sorry, gotta get through.
Hold there. What is this? Back off the queue, sir.
So obviously I just cut in line.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer is always right. How might I help you?
This where I get permit A38?
Naturally. Just hand me your Form 202, please.
Form 202. All right. Where do I get that document?
Allow me to explain. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Just came from there. Never mind. Be back shortly with Form 202.
Do, sir. Jumping the queue. How dare you?
All right.
You cut in front of me, sir.
Well, couldn't really give a crap.
You boor, you churl! I will not stand for this! Just you wait, I'll teach you some manners!
Go on, hit me.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to raise a ruckus, do it outside.
Outside, now!
All right, a little boxing coming up here. I don't know if I can manage it or not. We'll give it a try.
Come on, come closer.
It's the third time this week. I wager 10 on the one on the right.
I shall teach you the meaning of decency! Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled!
There we go. That took care of that.
Uncouth, petty bourgeois cuts in line, then resorts to fisticuffs.
It seems they've settled their dispute.
Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled!
All right, we took care of that.
So, she arrived in this little
Go back to window 1.
And I tell you,
And I think you know what's going to happen here.
Nazeri, I'd never wear anything
Yep,
from
it's
that
locked.
barbaric land.
you know her. She often goes deep in hot to put on a show.
Right.
That little number likely costs more than we make in a month.
Oh, wait, no, that's not window 1. I'm sorry. That's records. My bad.
Much coin.
Okay, here's window 1. Okay.
Come on. Where the hell'd she go? Hair pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need. Come on.
Oh,
Where
sorry, I
the hell
already
she
did that.
go? Hair pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
Sorry about that. I thought I'd forgotten I'd already hit examine. All right, let's follow the scent here.
Yes? Can I help you? What can I do for you?
All right, that's locked. But we know she's behind the screens, so let's see here.
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window
You
1.
cannot be serious.
I too find it hard to believe. For
Excuse me.
can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's
We
something
are on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
Got no choice, I guess. Need to wait till they're done with their break.
You must wait. They have their break now. So, what do you hope to get here, my friend?
Permit A38. Though, guess I need Form 202 as well now.
Form 202. Easy peasy. Certificate P. Now, that is a challenge. But, as we are both forced to wait, fancy a round of Gwent.
All right, what the heck? Let's play some Gwent. What the heck? I've been having some good luck lately. So this will be the first time I've played in front of you guys. Let's see how we do.
Let's lay him out.
Now, that I understand. I'll start arranging my deck.
And hello, Unicycle Man. Thank you so much for the kind donation. The only deck I've got that's really, that I've put together that's any decent right now is Northern Realms. I just haven't figured out any, I haven't spent the time, pardon me, to make them any better. So, let us see here. Alright, that'll be fine as is. Alright, so he goes first. I prefer when the opponent goes first. Alright, redraw a couple cards here. I want to redraw the long distance stuff. There we go. Alright. Alright. The simple description of the game is you have to have more points at the end of the round than your opponent does. But you only have a finite number of cards. So you have to try and play as close to the vest as possible and save your better cards for the end. So let's see. I'll go here. All right. All right. They're trying to play out all my cards here. All right. Can't remember what that one does. Boy, they really want to draw this out. Thing is, though, I've got a lot more cards to take them on with. Better cards, I should say. All right. It's getting down to the wire here. Boy, this is weird. I've never had anyone go this long before. Alright, now that's, let's see. They're down to 3 cards. I've got 5. I could play one of my high-level cards and beat them. Yeah, what the heck. I've almost got them out of cards. Alright, so I've beat them this hand. I've got 51 to their 45. And I have one more card than they do. So, but one of mine is a weather card. I'm going to hang on to it. Play it when I can throw one. Actually, no, I'll hang on to it just for a throwaway. Alright, so I'm going to pass. Since I'm ahead. Yeah, they're out of cards. They're out of cards. I got this one. I got this beat. They are dead in the water. They've only got one card left. I'll just play my top card. See, they're out of cards, so, I wonder why my card still has a value of 15, even though they played Biting Frost. I thought that reduced my value to 1. Maybe it doesn't work on magic cards, or I'm sorry, hero cards, not magic, hero cards. Well, all I have to do is pass here. There's no reason for me to play another, and we won. We won. Creamed him. Absolutely creamed him. He played too many cards at the beginning. He should have stopped.
A seasoned player, I see. Congratulations. As your prize, I shall reveal to you my foolproof method for cutting through this bureaucracy. Nothing ever comes of using the normal channels. I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis, bribery. Nothing works.
Might as well go if nothing works. There's nothing I can do.
Be kind. Be pleasant. This and only this. The woman here, she sits at her window 12 hours each day without hearing so much as a good day from anyone. But muster up some flowers, some perfume. Well, you will resolve your matter lickety-split.
Right. Certainly worth a shot.
If I remember correctly, I have some perfume in my inventory.
Luck.
All right. Oops. Hang on a second. There we go. All right.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating. The form will soon be ready. Name and surname?
Geralt of Rivia.
Let me find it. Gedon Gemel. Here it is. Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead. Officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
All right. So, I've got three options here. Give flowers, give perfume, or tell you the truth, I'm really just here to see you. Which is cute. But I'll just go with number 2.
Like musky aromas, right?
And how would you know that, sir?
Smelled it. When you walked by. That scent you wear. Lovely. So I thought to myself, bet she'll like this too.
Oh, but I shouldn't, really.
Please, accept it as a token of my thanks for your help with my file.
Oh, my. You, sir, are quite the charmer. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cinfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
You tell him dinna disturb, but no, always some bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
Nae problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. I'm just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
Cianfanelli, no more excuses. Pay out my coin, now.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire? There's no need. We'll have it all for you. You just need to see the necessary documents.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any of your forms or permits. Have a look.
Her enlightened highness. She's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account, right now.
Aye, Master Witcher. This way. So how's the trade these days, Master Witcher?
Can't complain.
Good for you, 'cause in our neck of the woods things are dark, dark shite. Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with the duchy haven't any notion how to say Côte de Blessure and all that. It twists their tongues in bloody knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it. Done. Deposit box 256. Last yin on the right.
What the hell's this, Cianfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we, circulated yours. Purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards. Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
Really ought to call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never! I wouldn't dare!
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
Okay, so I can go nuts and just kill everybody and take what I can, or I can give him time to get me what he owes me. I already know the best way to do this because I've done it both ways, and trust me, even though waiting a week seems like a lousy deal, you get more out of it in the long run. So I'm going to avoid ripping the place apart and do it the easy way.
Got a week, not 1 day more.
You shan't regret this, I swear. I'll rustle it up. Have it ready for you in 7 days.
Mm-hmm. See you then.
Alright, so we've got to wait a week. Let's check and see how much money we got out of that coin we exchanged. A little over 2 grand. We're at 40,381 now. Alright, that'll give us plenty to refurbish the house, the estate, pardon me. Let's see here. So, where's that one again? Here we are, no place like home. See, I guess it's I still got some time to wait. All right, let's do got time for one more mission probably, and then we should have passed enough time to maybe only have to meditate for 1 day in order to what's what I'm looking for, in order to complete that part of it. All right, so we need, let's see here, how about till death do part? All right, let's do this one. Let's see, let's go at the map. Where is he? Let's see, probably be easiest to just go through town, follow the bouncing balls. All right.
Ollie, Ollie! Accent free!
That twisty Twitter.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
Appearances deceive. Dark secrets taint even a fairy tale that she
Trying to see if I can make it for once without knocking anybody over. That was close.
Learn some bleating culture.
Greylocks. You're in too
Is
soft.
that you? The Tony's champion?
House
Here we are. Clever Clogs Inn. Pardon me, tavern. I read that wrong. Tavern. Alright, he is upstairs according to the map. And I believe this is the way. I have a real hard time seeing my way around here. These places are always dark, dark, and dark. Like most of the other interiors, really.
Whose
Now
notion
that I
of
think
order
about
is
it.
this? What a space. Why doesn't someone do something? Scared the fright out of me.
Ah, beetrooting clummox.
You walked into me, lady. Now move. Oh well, I'll just have to do it across the table.
Summoning a
Let's save it here.
Was that truly necessary? What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night. I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if another bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean. How much do I
bartering
get
here.
for this?
Sorry, haggling.
How much would you like?
Alright, let's see what we've got here. Not a lot. Not a lot. And again, remember, we're really over level for this mission, so the higher you are, the less coin you get out of it. But so let's just go for 60. See what happens here.
I don't believe I have that amount. What would you say to a festival discount? On account of the, tourney.
Alright, let's drop it to 55.
Agreed.
There we go.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, master.
Yeah, good kitty cat. Good kitty.
The North must be a terribly barbaric land.
Alright, let's see here. So, down the stairs and out the door. Into the bright, bright sunlight. And let's
I knew a river once.
right down the way
Stole
here.
my horse.
Alright, now this cemetery I get lost in all the time, just so you know.
I might want to look around anyway.
Let's see here.
Smashed padlock. Someone broke in.
Is that
Not right now, kitty cat. My hands are busy.
the Tony's champion?
Over here.
Tracks.
Let's see here. Should be something right here. There we are. For some reason I couldn't see them the first time.
Trampled grass and bloomers. Not the kind of moaning he meant, though.
All right.
The ruckus is terrifying at times.
I think there are some things down here. Let's see here. Nope. Around this way. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's a lot of loot available through here. Nope, nothing this way. Oops. Sorry, ran right past my set of stairs. What was that? Oh, just candles. Alright, so... Actually, it's leading me back downstairs. Oh, here we go, through this doorway. I think I was already there. Alright, this is where we came in. Did I miss something up here? Nope, nope, it's down. Oh wait, there's something up here. Here we are.
Empty wine bottles. Leftovers. Big to do? Not likely.
Alright, people just hanging out in the cemetery.
Lots of tracks. Not much I can glean from them, though.
What can I do?
Gotta come back after dark.
Alright, come back after dark, you said. Alright. So let's go ahead and do a little dating here. 10 o'clock ought to be good.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
Alright, down this way then.
So, noises coming from here. Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either.
What have we here?
Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. Louis de Corentin. Died on the day of St. Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. Here lies Margot de Corentin. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange.
Oh, alright, never mind.
Noises clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible. Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
There we go. I was in the right spot. Pretty sure it was some grave robbers too, but obviously this isn't the right mission for that.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrid, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off! Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery!
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest! How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lepioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you! Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentins. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you! And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards! Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it. All right, gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepioda. Thou shalt not play for coin.
Yes, yes.
After which he promptly added, "For you shall have none left for me!"
Heretic, shut your mouth! I shall speak to you no more!
No, no, it is I who shall speak to you no more, you old tart!
Had to pay attention to the kitty a little bit there. Alright, so we've got to remove one of them. And I have done it both ways. I am more partial to removing Louis from the crypt because he is an inveterate gambler, and she was a pious woman, and I can respect that. So I think she deserves the crypt. Also, I think it works out better for me in the long run if I help her regarding the prize. We'll see. We'll see. I really don't remember which one makes it better for me, but just as far as rightful, I think we should take Louis out. So, let's see, where's his urn? There it is.
I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drats! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
You gotta admit the mechanics, the motion when they flip off someone
deeper in the catacombs
are really good.
Right,
in
let's
this
go.
game. What have we here? All right, I'll take that. Oh, sweet. That's worth a lot. And this. Awesome. Grave robbers. Well, these guys are down. Ouch. They're tough. I'll let them get behind me. Okay, dude. Alright. Pay attention. Ouch. This guy's good. I'd like to get a bomb out, if at all possible. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. That took care of that. Alright, I knew there were grave robbers, but it was a separate mission, actually. Back this way. There's one. Alright, don't need any more of that. And this guy over here. I don't need any of that. Let's see if there's anything back this way. Oh, here we go. Good, awesome. That's worth a lot. Oh, I've already done that one. Alright, let's quickly go down to where they were working. See if I can find the stairs. Here they are. See what we can find here. Actually, I think they were up here. They just came through the stairs. Now, what have we got here? Oh, sweet, I should say. Bunch more along this way. Awesome. Oh, sweet. Good. Ah, here we go. This is another quest. Boy, oh boy. Wow. Ho-ho! Jackpot, folks. Alright, let's read this journal here. Journal kept by Quail, a gardener. 21st day of service, so diddling bored. There's really sod all to do here. A quick morning round's enough to water all the plants. Flower bed in front of the embassy doesn't demand much care either, and so it goes day after day. Maybe tonight I'll take a jaunt to San Sebastian, play a hand of Gwent. Next day, bloody Gwent, lost a whole month's wages, next month's too, racked up debts with that gray bill, Pellegrin. Heard he doesn't let such things slide, got to scrounge up a few florins somehow, or this might end badly for me. 24th day, overheard the ambassador give instructions to his secretary in the coming days. They'll send a transport carrying wine bought for the imperial court along with some, quote, unused operational wherewithal. My guess, they mean a sack stuffed with florins. Information like that could be worth a fortune to a lad from the right part of town. 27th day, Greybill Pellegrin slaughtered the caravan's guard, snatched all its cargo, had the gall to deliver a pouch of coin to me at the embassy, said it was my share. I spit on his coin, but I'm afraid I'll need it soon enough. I hid what he gave me in a safe place. Ever since old Ralph died, no one buys wooden planters anymore, so his workshop's the perfect hiding spot. 29th day, Greybill told me to keep my ears open at the embassy, find out when they'll have another caravan to grab. As if as an afterthought, he added the guard commander would be quite shocked to learn about my role in the previous hijacking. I stole the next convoy's route from the secretary's office. It's the price I must pay for my idiot idea of going in cahoots with Greybill Pellegrin. 31st day, the transport set off. This time it's escorted by Arnold Epp Bloom, commander of the embassy guard. Greybill's men don't know they're in for a fight against elite soldiers. When he finds out, then it's time to get out of here. Coin I set aside should be enough to start fresh somewhere far, far away. My act seems like a good direction. And we've got one more piece here. Let's see. Orders from Robin. Now remember, we have the whole Batman and Robin thing going here. Let's see. That foolish flatulence fluffer Bruce has tried to cheat us again. But he won't get away with it this time. Take a pickaxe and a shovel and pay our dearly departed boss a visit. Her kitty face was hideous to look at even when she was alive, so the very thought of looking at it now she's dead gives me the bloody runs. Take the jewels, pearls, and other valuables. Bum-nibbling Bruce tossed into her grave. Oh, and if you see the milksop hanging around the cemetery, break his neck. Signed, Robin. P.S. Apparently, ever since Selena's death, that kid's been moping near Orlemus Cemetery, howling at the moon. If I know life, and I do, he's got with him the key to the chest we buried with that B word. Perhaps we could end his suffering by ending his miserable life in the lake. If he hasn't drowned himself already, that is. And of course, we've already stumbled across that part. So, I think we have picked this place clean. All right, let's continue on with getting our good friend Louis to his final resting place that he so desires. Oops, gotta go down the stairs. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. The map just didn't update. Let's see. No, actually I was wrong the first time. Alright, what have we got here? Private chamber of the Right Honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. May they always draw their best.
Private chamber. The Right Honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. This is it.
Alright, real quickly here. Excellent. Excellent. More die remover. Oh, and a formula for yellow armor die. Sweet. I think I might trick up my my armor this time. Make it a lot more spectacular. I'll take your guys' direction as to what you think would be best. I think we've got most of the armor colors already. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Concern I heard.
Die of drink than of boredom.
Alright, what are you guys up to? More grave robbers.
You gents also looking for that Gwent club?
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're a plumbing philosopher.
Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this. Giving me no choice.
One more bomb will do it. There we go. I took care of that. Oops, hit the wrong key. Alright, so that's all of that.
That ought to do.
Let's see what we've got here. Ode to Gwent. Pretty long. Let's go ahead and leave that alone. And let's place our urn of Louis.
Right. High time Margot paid up.
All right, we are out of here. Let's see, yeah, this way. Let's see. Wasn't she through here? Yeah, there she is. Oops, sorry about that, Margot.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate. Then we are right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
I'm not familiar with amnesia, Mad Hatter. Not familiar with it at all.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
All right, so let me step away for just one brief moment. I'll be right back. It's getting warm in my room. I'll have to make sure we close up the windows and turn the air conditioning on when I'm done. It's been some really nice weather lately. Hopefully I'll be able to feel, or pardon me, getting ahead of my words. Hopefully I'll be feeling well enough tonight after the news rodeo to have a cigar on the porch. We'll see what happens. Matt Hatter says in the Trovo chat, do people usually use farewell now? No, right now in the U.S., it seems that bye or bye-bye, on the phone at least, has become the normal course of action. As far as in person, see you later, or be well is what I usually say. Or normally, be well and God bless is what I'll say sometimes as well. But normally it's goodbye, see you later, and pretty much the standard. Has been for quite a while. But yeah, on the phone, it's usually right now it's bye-bye. Now, years ago, back in the 70s, I think it was all the rage to say have a nice day. But that has fallen out of favor pretty much. Although it did make a comeback not too long ago. But it's really been not all that favored. All right, so what I'd like to do is get to the house, get our cards if they are so available, and then am I going the right way? Yeah, here we are. It's dark out. Get our cards, and then we will finish. Go to Corvo Bianco, and then we'll finish up for the day. Let's see. Is this the way out? Nope, that's a fence. Is this the way out? No, that's a fence. That's a crypt.
Uraga's family crypt. How'd they fit 4, 6, 8 people in there?
Interesting. Alright, let's see if I can follow the bouncing balls and get out of here. There we go. Now we're out. Finally. I guess I made it a lot harder than it needed to be. There we go. Alright, we're out of there. So, quite a ways to their place. Let me see if I can find a quick travel route. And again, this place is just not conducive to horses. No, we don't have any other way to get there. We're just going to have to hoof it. There is a quest waiting for us, though. Let's jaunt to that, pick it up, and then we'll because it's on our way. So that's pretty much on our way, at least. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. I think it's up here. Yeah, here we go.
Snow White!
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair! The scar! The frown! It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Don't see why not, long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Alright, so we can hold off on that. We don't have to go there today. So let's, wow, look at these people. They're kind of fluttering. That's weird.
This is Beauclair.
There we go. It was like my Witcher sense was hung up a little bit. Okay, so now let's continue. Let's save it here. Do a regular save. It's been a long time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the house now. Oh, sorry, lady. I didn't see you.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Now what I'll do is once I get into the neighborhood, I'll wait till morning so it'll be easier to see the sign in front of the house.
A witcher.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Oh, good. There's another marker. Excellent. It'll be easier to travel away from here then.
Yep. I'm going to Heath.
All right. This is the neighborhood. Oh, wait. There's a
tree on the
tree
sign.
right there.
Must be the house.
Well, that was easy. All right. Let's go ahead and find our way into the garden. I think there's a back way.
Medallion's humming. Something's not quite right.
All right, we've got something we're gonna have to fight in there, looks like. Good morning, Irvis 19, or whatever time it is for you in your area. We are finishing up a quest, and then we're going to check out our new estate at Corvo Bianco, see what how the latest upgrades are coming along, and then we will be done for the day. I figure I'll be probably playing for about another half hour, but we're here every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, and then on the weekends at 9 a.m. Eastern. But we play for longer. Sometimes I even play in the afternoon, depending on how I feel. I'm not exactly the healthiest person in the world, so sometimes I have to take the afternoons off. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, there's a garden key. I don't want the broken rake, but I'll take that bag of grain, see what we get out of it. This must be the... Ah, great. Not these things. Alright, come on out. There we go, got it.
Under the rose bush. Alright.
Alright, it was just that one. Alright, got a lot of good stuff out of that. What have we got here?
Ah, just like she said. And the Gwent cards, as promised.
Alright, we completed it. That was easy. We're right next to it. Awesome. Alright, I'll check out those Gwent cards later. I may have already had them. I don't know for sure. Get out of here. Alright, so now let's get to the person who gave us the mission to begin with. And which way was that marker again? We can use that to get back into town more quickly. Where are we? Right here. So go this way. Around to the right, looks like. Nope, nope, that's the... I guess I gotta go left.
Welcome to Beauclair, city of love.
Oops, nope, 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 not up there. Road. There we go, now we got it.
Stumps.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Alright, let's see here. Where do we travel? Oh boy, it's pretty far away from everything. I think Lebiota Gate would be the most direct route from there. Oh, I forgot to read the description. My bad. Alright. Time is it? 2:30 in the morning, game time. Let's see, here we are. Is this the place? Here we go, this door. Alright, he is upstairs.
Yeah, drink, food. Only words they know.
Hey, where is he? Huh? Is he around this way?
Bathing tears away at the skin, and thus brings
There he
death
is.
closer.
Hey there, I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Let's play it up here.
Yeah, really tough, demanding fight. Barely made it out alive.
Is it your codex? Forbids you from revealing the details? For the best, I dare say. There's a small premium for you. You've earned it.
All right, banked a little extra coin. Wow, a lot extra. That's another 45 above what we had agreed to. I'd like to say a hello back to Mackenzie Murphy in the Twitch chat. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry if you waited a long time for the salutation. Unfortunately, Twitch does not give me a timestamp as to when people came in, and make sure I'm correct there, just to be sure. Let me clear through that. No time hack. But very nice to have you, and we are about to get back to our villa. Actually, I should say our vineyard. Let's get that quest up. Let's see here. That's a secondary quest, I believe. There it is. No place like home. Let's see. So let's travel there, and we may have to do a little meditating while we're there to get the rest of the time
The clock strikes
passed.
6. Ladies start to work their lips.
That won't take very long at all.
My strength's gone.
As far if you're referring to Geralt, the way he said it, then yeah, that was he did sound very sarcastic. You're right. Upset. I'm moving slowly again. He did sound very sarcastic, but I love it how there are a couple other instances where you do that and get extra coin out of the person, but if you tell them the truth, they actually decrease the amount they had promised you. All right, let's see. I need to get to another travel post here. Yeah, let's go back to Lebiota Gate. That's a straight shot. Lebiota Gate. Work on the Temple of Lebiota in Beauclair was begun by the prophet's most famed disciple, Plegmund. He convinced Duchess Caraberta to rebuild that area of the city and dig deep catacombs for the city's wealthiest inhabitants. Those of less coin were to be buried in the new cemetery beside the temple. The poorest of the poor, however, had to continue to make do with the Orlemurs cemetery, connected to the city by the Temple Gate, also known as the Gate of Lebiota.
That Duchess of ours. Have you at least diddled her others?
Tony messing everything up. And to top it all, beast.
There it is, right there. All right, let's go to our estate. If I can get on the map. Here we go. Oh, excuse me just a second. I have to grab some medication. I forgot I used the last one yesterday, and it's time for me to take it. I'll be right with you. That took longer than expected. I had the other cat, who comes into my room all the time, jump up into my chair, which is her signal for pay attention to me now. So I had to give her a little bit of intense attention. All right, so let's get back to the game. We are at Corvo Bianco now. Let's go ahead and get up to the residence, and then we'll do some waiting. We'll stop right here. All right, let's try a full day, and then we'll go to morning. All right, now morning. Good. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, and as you can see, let me take the long look here.
And what do you get for all that work?
The front of the place looks great. Look at that. They cleaned up all of the stains from the rain. They painted frescoes on the walls there. Beautiful frescoes. The plants are up, and you can see the vine work that they did along the edges of the walls there. Look quite pretty. You can see here as well an archway of grapevines fully laden with fruit.
Oh, so fit.
Quite beautiful. All right, you did a good job.
Oh, you bleeding.
Okay, so up next is the interior, I believe. Oh, the interior looks better too. Look at that whole table full of food. Very nice. Very nice. Now you can see here on the walls these dark squares. Those are for paintings. And then you can see in front of them those stands. Those are for armor. And then across from the table here, you can see that that kind of a plaque on the wall. That's for swords. So we've got, and there's also places to hang paintings. Back here, there's another weapons rack right there. In fact, what I'd like to do right now is go ahead and put my my sword from the tourney up there. Oh. Oops, I did that wrong. Excuse me. Let's see, where is it? Oh, they're not in order. Here it is. Here it is. This is the one I want. There you can see now it's displayed quite nicely. I'll sort the armor in the off time. I won't make you guys watch me do all that. It takes a little time to sort it all out. But I wanted to get that sword out of my inventory right away. All right, let's talk to Barnabas here.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
All right, I'll take care of that in a moment. Oh, okay, Matt Hatter. Okay, thanks. Appreciate the attention. Oh, I screwed up the Twitch chat. I'm hiding it. Excuse me just a moment. Let me fix this. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I couldn't even see it. I wasn't paying attention. All right.
Fine, but maybe later. Something I'd like to ask you right now.
I am all ears.
All right. So let's go ahead and I'll play him Gwent at my own time. No need for you guys to watch me do that again. But let's go ahead and get the house moving further. Now I think we can do the interior.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
All right. So first off, I want a bed.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
I like that alliteration. Craftsmen who craft comfort for the court. All right. So now here's the thing. With a new bed, I get more vitality for a period of time if I rest in it. So it's a big bonus to my fighting abilities.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Let's see. Let's go to the guest room.
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah. Sooner we start on that, the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
All right, now we can't do the interior of the house and the grounds at the same time. So we're going to go ahead, let these renovations get completed, and then we'll tend to the grounds, which will really, really beautify the place. I love this little side addition to this DLC. It's nice to have a pretty place to rest your head. It really is. And again, that bed, it increases your vitality when you rest in it. So it's also quite functional. All right, so I'll go ahead and bail here.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
All right, so all these, most of them will take 1 day, but the guest room's going to take 2 days. So we'll come back to that then. And, I think I've got a couple paintings in my inventory right now. Let's see, actually I should do them over here. I may have put them in my chest, I'm not sure. Nope, that's not ready yet. Okay, so let's check out the cellar, because that's really cool. And we'll be done for the day.
Sure, go on.
Alright, so.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Alright. And check this out.
A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
So what you see here, you can take mutagens taken from monsters into their basic versions. For example, you can turn a Wraith mutagen into a lesser green mutagen. And as you can see, I have 100 Wraith mutagens, believe it or not. That's how many Wraiths I've killed. Actually, I take that back. I've killed 102 Wraiths. You can see there, because these counters only go up to 100. So actually 102. But anyway, so let's continue on there. You can upgrade these basic mutagens into their more powerful versions using the alchemy panel. We've done that before. You guys remember that. If you find the right formula, you can also change the mutagens' colors. Alright, so we'll hold off on that for now. I'll do that on my own time. I don't need to bore you guys with this. But needless to say, we've got a lot of mutagens to work with. I have been very careful not to sell any of these over time. So we're good to go there. Alright, now that's not all here. Alright, Julius van Gog's letter. Let's read that. To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius van Gogh, and if you are reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Barnard, the famed school for mages, yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by a passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous of sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life, and the table beside which you now most surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice, drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you did not drop this letter after that last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy, thus I shall now reveal to you, in a few brief words, the fundaments of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, my chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into the mutagens of more common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. The workings of this transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I designed. As an expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, a member of the hoi polloi who has by accident wandered to this abandoned place, back away lest your ignorance do you grievous harm. You are surely asking yourself why I hid my discovery from the world, why I did not share my formula with the community of alchemists. Well, let us say I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof, and I have always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring and have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight, and to whom it will prove of great use. Whether I am right or wrong, time will tell. Use my gift wisely, and fare you well, Julius van Gogh, alchemist. And there it is. All right. And there is another spot right here. This replenishes your bombs and potions and gives you two more than normal, or I should say one more, pardon me. One more than normal. Or is it two more? Actually, I think it's two more. But for some, Samum, what is Samum doing there? I should drop that. There we go. All right. So here are the 6 bombs, and you can see now I've got 11 charges instead of 9 or 10, whatever I had before. And it also, I don't think, and yeah, it also increases the number of potions you have by 2 over the previous amount. 1 or 2. It matters not. You get extra. You get extra. But you do not get extra decoctions, however. That does not come around. And thank you for that link, dog. I'll check it out as soon as I'm done here. Okay, folks, we have finished up for the day. Let me get out of here. Again, I will come to the rest of that later. Let's get to the fast travel spot, since that's where we'll be headed next.
Bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
There we are, right there.
It matters not
And let's look at our next quest, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow, today's Friday, right? Yes. Tomorrow we start at 9 a.m. Eastern, not 8 a.m. like we do during the week. So let's say, what would be next? Paper chase, we need to wait for, let's see, Night for Hire. We'll get to those. The Nights for Hire, you complete as you go around. There's no set places for you. They happen over time as you travel around. So we'll take care of that. Let's see here. Fist of Fury I'll do in my off time. Oh, Wine Wars. Wine Wars, that'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. Alright. You guys are going to love Wine Wars. It's a lot of fun. Very long, too. It'll be perfect for the weekend. Lots to do with Wine Wars. Lots to do. Alright, so let me save it here. And bid you all adieu. Thank you for hanging out for this extra time. So again, for those of you new to the channel, I not only game in the mornings and sometimes afternoons on the weekend, so I can't promise, but I also have what I call the news rodeo, which is news and commentary, 2-hour show, as I put it, from the right side of the barbed wire. My channel name, All Hat No Kettles, in case you wonder, is a description from Texas. It's a saying describing people who dress up as big-time ranchers, big-time cattle ranchers, but don't have an actual cattle ranch. So they are all appearances, no substance. Hence the phrase, all hat, no cattle. I normally wear a cowboy hat, except on Fridays, when I wear my custom hat that has my channel logo on it and a secret message regarding the current president. If you come to the news rodeo, you'll find out what it means. And that's a 2-hour show on Trovo and DLive. It's only an hour on my YouTube channel, because YouTube is so censorious. There are certain things I can't do there without threat of being yanked off of the service. And I've built up a fair number of subscribers on YouTube, so I'd hate to lose all of them. Anyway, so we'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, and we'll see if I get enough sleep tonight to be able to play in the afternoon. Until next time, and again, thanks everyone from DLive, Twitch, Trovo, and YouTube for being here. I will see you soon, I hope. Be well, God bless, happy trails, bye-bye.